Okay, here we are back in League of Legends. So queued up, landed in the top, don't know if our mid laner is seriously going York, but we'll see. I have been playing Swain pretty much all day, practicing him for ranked, learning a few of the more obscure matchups. I'd have to say Akali is probably one of the worst opponents for him, but I'm kind of tempted to actually put up one main Swain video and then put up the other ones as unlisted videos with links in the description. That way if you really want to see more Swain play, you can click there. That way I don't bother my subs, and so on. Okay, so our mid laner settled on TF. That can work. We'll have some global potential here with the Twisted Fate ganks coupled with my TP, potentially. Thing is, with Jarvan, we need to make sure everyone's packing Flash. I don't know if I'm up against Ryze top or if that's Ryze mid. We'll see. I should also show off my page.
Early bird guts the worm.
So I have 3 points in meditation because the way your ult works, I think you can actually kind of use this. Unfortunately, this is still not the greatest, but I think just depending on how mana-hungry Swain can get, depending on your matchup specifically, I might be up against Jarvan. This can definitely come in handy, but I want to leave points in Merciless, that way I can spike people who are down. So the difference between 2 to 5%, that kind of varies, I guess. I'm also kind of curious as to how this interacts with Beatrice, the Q. So yeah, I'm up against either Rengar or Jarvan. I don't think Double-Edged Sword is really going to help me here, so I'm going to swap this out for... I'm going to be the team player and go Expose Weakness. Basically, since I put out 5 crows, if... Actually, hold on. Is that actually Fiddle Support? I want to say Fiddle Support. I don't know. Let's just see right here so I don't have to speculate. So, Ryze top. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We know it's Rengar jungle and Caitlyn AD carry. Because of the exhaust, I want to say that would be Jarvan support. The problem is his keystone is like the worst one for supports. I could kind of believe it would be Fiddle support, but I don't know why he's packing Cleanse. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I can kind of fall back on. Now that I think about it, I never did look into custom skins for Swain. Like, in terms of ones Riot has released for him, I think, like, Tyrant Swain, I think it's called, is his best looking one, but it's still not really that great. But anyway, Swain has been buffed since I last played him 2 weeks ago, so here we are. Basically, your Q does even more damage than before. Okay, it's getting buffed again, apparently. Eventually, this is supposed to execute minions that are below 10 health, so you don't have to worry about them surviving with just 1. But that's next patch, I guess. But you get to see the damage range for minions and champions or whatever. The main reason why Riot put that in is because people were thinking that maxing E was better than this because they didn't realize this is over 4 seconds. Oh, this is also over 4 seconds. I thought this was over 6. So yeah, they just didn't multiply, I guess. But anyway, the way to play Swain these days is QWE max. E is a 1-point wonder. You want 1 point in it, probably at level 2, and then you wait until level 13 or... let's see. No, level 14, I think you'd put your 2nd point into it. Yeah, 14.
I'm 5 steps ahead of you.
So I can move this there, but I'm guessing on who's going where. Fiddle mid. So I want to say Ryze top, and I guess it is Jarvan support.
Does not dawdle.
So to think, back in Season 2, these were guys you'd see in the mid lane, not the top. I don't know what determines how the bird attacks. I was kind of hoping it would prioritize low health targets, but it doesn't. Also, one thing to keep in mind for your bird is that it will break the tether if it loses vision, so Ryze is playing this correctly by trying to duck into the brush. No.
My destination is absolute.
So one thing to keep in mind is early on, Ryze has trouble proccing his passive.
If you insist.
I didn't seriously think I was going to be getting that this early.
My pleasure. I'm 5 steps ahead of you. Dispatch these worms. The Nox not dawdle. Efficient strategy. My destination is absolute.
An enemy has been slain.
Risk.
First blood.
Okay, I don't think he's going to get many of any of those.
Waits.
How many potions? 0 for him. So I should be able to get by with my 1. And he got level 6 already. So it would be nice if Kindred would come top here. I can understand she hasn't come sooner because I've had him under his tower.
My thoughts exactly.
But like right now is the time to come get him.
destination.
So 18 mana back on last hit. So, ultimately we kind of win that trade. I didn't see if Ryze got any kills himself, but...
That wasn't so bad. Thoughts exactly.
Unfortunately I don't have boots. Then again, neither does Rengar. Kindred does have Smite, though. Okay. I imagine the new Blood Razor is probably friggin' amazing on her.
Victory awaits.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get the Fire Dragon there. Damn. I definitely like the buff to Swain's passive. It is something that is sorely needed and so friggin' helpful. The thing is, right now my mana pool is not nearly large enough in order to see a return for the... I forgot what the thing was called, meditation. Doesn't have his catalyst yet. How long do my wards last? Not long enough. Got him to walk back into the bird. Now, I would like 300 more gold. Thank you, Rengar. That actually helps me more than you probably realize. I don't think TF can finish him there. One more Q. Blue card. Okay, he got him with a Q. That could have gone really, really bad. And unfortunately our bot lane is getting kind of crushed, but the good news is I now have Rod of Ages to start bullying Ryze.
An enemy has been slain.
So basically as I get more and more mana every minute, even though it's only like 10 I think it was,
An ally has been slain.
that's in turn going to give me more mana regen. Notifying them in case they did want to start dragging off that. Yeah, you're not actually my target there, Ryze.
Is not done.
Now, I don't know if he ulted or if that's just his passive. Unfortunately, I don't play Ryze these days to know the graphical difference. Another thing that helps more than my team probably realizes. Oh, I'm now in bird form. Whoops. I don't know if Kindred wants me to kill that or not.
Unstoppable.
If you're wondering what the merit is in me killing it, it could cause it to respawn somewhere where Kindred can access it.
Dominating. Killing spree.
Get out of here. Scram. That's better off going to TF here. I should be fine on my own. I want to get Lucid Boots on this back so I can teleport and everything more often, and I want to get a Codex that I can spam my spells bit. Next big item for me is going to be Abyssal Scepter, however, since I'm up against Ryze. Now, they also have a Fiddlesticks on the field, so Abyssal will help against him, but the big item for dealing with him is going to be the Zhonya's Hourglass. Ooh, lucky me. We just need to make sure we take that. Bad news is, Ryze's teleport is up before mine, so I'm actually going to have to walk down to that drag. No, I'll actually have my teleport shortly before the dragon spawns.
I'll give the orders.
Now I need to stop attacking that so Kindred 100% gets it.
My destination is absolute.
So, big swing in our favor, because that's going to really put Rengar on tilt, too. Let me tank this, guys. I prefer to give that to TF, to be honest, since he can use it while ulting.
I'm 5 steps ahead of you.
But if Kindred wants it, she can make use of it.
I'll give the orders.
Yeah, look at that damage. He did ult there, I can tell because of the spell vamp he has.
Efficient strategy.
This is the end of his tower. Don't worry, we just traded.
The Noxian is not That's exactly.
Wrong bird, or wrong minion, I mean. And with this, I just became even more bad news.
My destination is absolute.
Oh. Also, we're gonna need this for the dragon. Now, in case you're wondering, it's not just to sweep the wards out from the dragon pit, it's so that we can see a stealth Rengar come in.
Victory awaits.
If you remember, that's why I wanted the ward in the first place. You can bet I'm going to use it for that.
If you insist.
Seeing the Q key, no W. That's why I couldn't put the point into my never move. Now, unfortunately, I can't actually stay bird form here because I just don't have the mana. Guys, a little help, please. There we go. Come on, Kindred. Okay, that is big for us. So check out my health regen right now. And since it's missing health, it's going to start dropping, unfortunately. Either that or it doesn't recalculate until I set foot off base. One of the two.
A Nox is not done.
I don't know why it's stuck at this. Maybe it's a glitch or something. Oh, right. This is also giving me health regen. Yeah, that explains it. So how many stacks you got, Kindred?
If you
Only 5. Damn.
My destination is absolute.
An enemy has been slain.
Do they see me? Can we get this in time? Nope. That was a plain old-fashioned beatdown. That's the only way to describe that. So how bad was it? Only an S. What do you have to do to get a friggin' S plus here? Most gold went to TF, thanks to his hustle. That kind of makes sense. He has more minions, too. Damage dealt, woohoo! And their most was on Kate, of all people. So I don't know what they're talking about at the moment, but you can see Ryze actually had more than Fiddle. How bad did Fiddle do? Wow. So, yeah. Anyway, Swain. This is going to be my premier mage for top lane, replacing both Vlad and Karma. Hopefully you like him, because you're going to be seeing him a lot more once I start ranked next week, or the week after. One of the things I want to say in the video now that I think about it, I've been trying to say this in earlier ones, but they've been ruined due to flamers, rage quitters, what have you. For my pools, The top lane, I have Garen, Nasus, and Sion to fall back on. Those are going to be my big three tanks in the event we need one. For my mages in the top lane, it's going to be Swain and probably Kennen. I would like to get Karma going again. It's just I have to find something on her that works. Should also mention, in case you notice, I didn't get a chest here because I got one on Swain 2 weeks ago, so the S rank is purely for decoration, I guess. As for jungling, I'm only going to be playing top and jungle in case you're wondering because I don't really like the other lanes. My premier jungler, if the Blood Razor isn't really good on Nocturne, is going to change over to Skarner. Then the sub jungler is going to be Mundo, who I think is actually going under people's radars right now. He should be really, really strong. It's just, for some reason, people haven't noticed. But we'll see. Otherwise, other mentions are Rek'Sai and Zac. You may have noticed there's a bit of a resourceless thing going on there. Reason for that being is that Skarner, well, I can donate the blue buff more easily, but the other part is Skarner gets mana regen from his spires, so you don't need the blue buff. In that regard, he is technically resourceless, I'd say. Not so much if you actually take him into lane, but while you're jungling, it's very, very hard to run out of mana on him. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Swain top, the first of many to come, hopefully. And we'll see if I can actually hit Mastery level 6 on him, since I can get S's, I just have to work on that S+. But anyway, that's it for now. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.